making EPA compliant headers. This is just for funsies.
So what are we doing?
We're taking out the platinum inside this catalytic converter so that we get more bang bang pop pop. All right, so we have right here a stock manifold for 2008 BMW M5. And what we're doing essentially is we're going in here and we're taking out all the catalyst material inside this catalytic converter. Because on the M6, we had the RMS headers put on and got a crazy sound out of it. So what we're gonna do now is attempt to take this out because it's a very long wait to get those headers in. So we're gonna see what it's like to just remove the material out of this and run it on.
So the RMS headers, right? They're cut pretty much like right over here.
Yeah, so the RMS headers, pretty much what they do is they cut this open right here, they put a V-band clamp right there, and they move this up and then just extend this small pipe up to it. So pretty much just moving this up and then extending this pipe down to fit, you know, your stock exhaust, your aftermarket exhaust where it bolts right up.
Process-wise, like how long did it take you to get that done?
So all in all, probably about an hour into, it'll probably be about an hour and a half, 2 hours into taking all this material out, because it does take time if you're not gonna cut it open. You know, we want this thing to fit exactly like it did on stock application. So just going in here with this 1-inch spade bit, you know, knocking that material out of there, and then
I mean, that's like much easier, obviously, to do all that stuff when it's off the car.
We initially started with this bit just to kind of see what it was like. You know, it went through it, but it doesn't really take out material, whereas the spade bit, you know, goes in there and it grabs that material. So this stuff comes out little by little. So what you want to do is essentially, you know, when you go in there and clear out some material, go ahead, get that stuff out of there so it's not in your way.
So we just got done with the C7 vintage wrap. Just joking, it's not a vintage wrap. This is my 2014 C7 that I bought out in Miami several years ago, probably 5 or 6 years, a year before COVID. So when I got this car, it was white. Drove it for a couple of years, fell in love with the car, but it wasn't what I wanted. So I added Cook's headers, Cook's X-pipe with Corsa Extremes on the back, because I just wanted that sound. I want to have basically as little restriction as I can, because I love the way these cars sound. Another thing that I personally do on all my cars is upgrade the brakes. With these, I have DBA Australia brakes with Inozetek pads. I want to be able to stop on a dime super quick. Next thing that we did was shocks on this. This has Corvette racing shocks. I don't remember the exact type. This car is on its third torque tube. The first one broke down at 60 miles, had the Chevy dealership replace it. That lasted 40,000 miles before I broke it again. It's basically aluminum bends. The rubber couplings end up destroying themselves from all the cycles, especially when you drive these cars hard. I put on 60,000 hard miles on this car. So to me, I'm not really surprised, but on that third torque tube, I decided to quit all the bullshit. I did solid torque tube. No more rubber couplings, metal to metal surface. When I took this car out, the third day after we did it, it basically destroyed itself. Since it destroyed itself, I took it to a shop. I had them track down the issues, and it ended up being I need a new motor. So I haven't seen this car in 2 years. We got it back yesterday. We are currently diagnosing a couple things with the motor. This is a used motor. This car has 114,000 miles. I don't want to put a brand new motor into a car with that many miles on the chassis. So we've got a used motor. We currently have multiple misfires that we're tracking down. Everything else is solid. We had an issue with 2-year-old gas. We did a couple additives to it, fresh fuel, ran it through a whole bunch of cycles, and it's running better. We still have a misfire on cylinder 8, so we're tracking that down. The current plan for this car is I want to get it back to ground zero. We're going to remove the wrap piece by piece. Unfortunately, this is a Inozetek, so it's been baked on. It's been sitting in the sun underneath the car cover for 2 years. That's why you can see a star pattern in some of the areas. Some of the wrap has faded entirely, which is why you're able to see what almost looks like burn marks or scrapes. That's the wrap itself. So we're gonna remove this wrap slowly, get it back to its white condition, paint a couple panels most likely, because I don't think it's gonna come off cleanly. And then from there, we'll decide what to do next. Also, one more thing about this car.
So we just got this 2014 Z51 in. We're tracking down a couple of issues with the engine. We got a random multiple misfire P0300. What we started with is we could hear some engine noise coming from the intake. So we went on ahead, took off the intake and took a look at the injectors. One of the first problems that we noticed was when the shop that installed this motor put in the injectors, they destroyed the rings on these injectors. So we went on ahead and replaced cylinder 5 and cylinder 6. All the other cylinders looked just fine. Cleaned all the injectors out, put it back in. We were able to track down through the computer that we were getting a random misfire on cylinder 8. So the guys at AutoZone hooked us up, got a new coil for it. We're gonna throw it on cylinder 8, take it back out, see how it does then.
Oh yeah.
So we just got done installing the coil on this thing. We're gonna fire it up through the codes, see what pops back up.
America.
So we cleared the codes. This thing, when we first pulled into the shop, it was running rough. You could hear, it was like, you could hear compressed air coming out. You could hear like a ticking noise. Right now it sounds like a 6.2 LT1. Running really smooth, idling good, good revs, good clean revs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it out, put it under load, do some runs in it, get it through, run it through its gears, run it through the cycles and everything, see if we can, see if we got rid of that cylinder 8 misfire, and at that point see what else needs to be done.
Hey, don't crash that fucking barn fight.
Alright, so we got a computer in here. I'm gonna count the misfires, see if there's anything shows up. If any codes pop up, be able to read them on the spot.
We've got a flashing check engine light right now under load.
Okay, yeah, we're reading random misfires. cylinder 8, throwing a code for P0300.
Now there's no check engine light flashing.
Yeah, so this check engine light's in a minute. You know, it'll come on and flash, and then it'll just come off. Typically, it comes on under load. You know, when you do heavy acceleration.
Like that time it didn't do it.
But it's kind of hit or miss on when it comes on. We replaced the coil. What we're gonna do next is we're going to look at the spark plug wire, go from the coil to the spark plug, and we're also gonna take a look at the spark plug as well, because it's really heavy on cylinder 8. So. No check engine light this time. Pulls decent. It's not at 100% yet though.
We've also only used 1/8 of a tank too, since we put fresh gas on it. So it's currently burning off the old fuel that's been sitting for 2 years. Usually fuel sits maybe 3-4 months and then it's not happy, much less 2 years.
Right here you can see this is the misfire counter for the entire time we've been driving this thing. You know, we got random misfires on pretty much all cylinders except 5 and 6. We got 1 on 7, you know, 4 and on 1 and 2. But cylinder 8 still got 334 misfires. So we're gonna try to see, you know, what we can do to remedy this. We have to keep in consideration, you know, the 2-year-old fuel in there. We threw some seafoam in it, try to help clean it up and whatnot. But at the end of the day, we're highly considering putting in new injectors just to kind of rule that out entirely, and then we'll go from there. Allegedly, the shop that installed this used engine put new spark plugs in it. What we're going to do, we're going to take those out, verify that they're all good, all new, got the right gap. So stay tuned. So we had to stop for a coffee break here at Dutch Bros. Yeah, because we're going to be at this all day, so.
Hello.
Hello.
The large loading was it freeze?
Yep.
There's that. And then we have the large ice 911 coming. Would you like straws today?
Yeah.
There's 2 for you. I'll be right out.
Sure.
So.
Hello.
Are y'all staying warm?
Yeah. Yeah, trying
It's
to.
cold. You're not wearing a sweater.
No.
You're gonna get sick.
Well, we're in the sun.
Yeah, we were thinking about taking the top off, actually.
Alrighty, and here's that 911 for you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good
Y'all
one.
have a great day today.
You too. It's hard to come out there with 3 straws and 2 drinks, but we did it.
Yeah.
Now let's spill the coffee all over the interior.
Yeah.
We have a victim.
We did make it.
It's being salvaged now.
God, yeah. All right. Yeah, bye. Let me know when I'm like inches. Sounds good though.
I got the internet.
much what we come to decide on this thing is we're going to start with spark plug wire, move that over, see if the misfire changes from cylinder 8 to cylinder 6. If it stays with cylinder 8, then we're going to take a look at the spark plug, make sure everything's good with that, make sure it's got the right gap and everything. And then from there, if that doesn't fix the issue, then we're going to go into looking at the injector for cylinder 8. We'll go ahead and replace that, you know, see what it looks like then. So let's get into it.
So show me that spark plug.
Yeah, so it's all the way cylinder 8. It's this back spark plug here, closest to the firewall.
I mean, look how. So this thing is under the header.
Yeah,
So you're welcome. I just revved it up so nicely. I just got them nice and warm for you.
Yeah. So
Enjoy.
we made sure to get this thing up to temperature. That way, it's super easy to get.
Yo,
this
why
spark plug
though?
off.
Why did they have to put spark plugs below the header spot? This is crazy.
It's just a typical, you know, header spark plug placement for these, like the LS, LT style engines. All right, so we went ahead and pulled cylinder 8 spark plug, shown right here, and compared next to cylinder 1. As you can see, there's white on the top, there's burn marks on the side, that's ceramic in there,
Let me see the other one.
indicating that cylinder 8 is running hot and lean. So there's not enough fuel in there, so most likely cause is the injector. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get a new spark plug for cylinder 8. We're going to get a new GM injector for cylinder 8 as well. Swap those out and see if that fixes the problem. All right, so after troubleshooting this thing, replacing the injector on cylinder 6, then chasing a misfire on cylinder 8, we went on ahead, changed the injector for cylinder 8 after reading the misfire count on the computer while we were driving it. Swapped it out, went on a test drive, runs good, there's no misfires or anything, so I think that we got the engine fixed on this thing.
All right, man.
Finally back with headers and full exhaust.
Let's fucking see it. Don't kill me, man. All right. Let's see what we got here, bro.
So this is a car that I actually learned how to drive in. I have more, this is basically all my driving miles have pretty much been in this car. This is the car I am most comfortable with. You give me any car, I can drive this one basically blindfolded. Crashes immediately. Yeah, overall it sounds good. When there was a misfire, it definitely didn't feel like I had all the power that I'm used to, as well as the sound. This telltale was the sound. That super sharp note at the top end, it didn't have that. It would go up, but it wouldn't crack like that. Another thing that we noticed, it wouldn't kick down into first gear like that. When I dropped it to first, it would stay at the same RPM and just slowly hold. It wouldn't actually downshift. That's the sound that I remember.
Sell the C8.
We're not done with the CA yet. Headers are coming in next week. Still nothing on the dash, no check engine, no flashing check engine.
So, are you excited?
Yeah. I'm excited to have it back.
Did it just die?
I think it just died. To be continued.
Hold on. So what? Start that shit.
Just wait.
Where's the mechanic?
He's walking over. What y'all do?
Did you fix this shit?
Fix what?
This car.
What y'all do?
It broke again.
Huh?
It broke again.
You think there's air in the line? In the fuel line?
No.
Because it's doing the same thing where it's cranking, it just doesn't have spark, essentially. There's spark or fuel. It's like trying to turn over.
Tap the gas a little.
It's going with my foot. That's me holding it.
Pop the hood.
Pop the hood.